वक्रतुण्डा महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
Sai Ram, everyone. Humble pranams to Swami. I welcome everyone today for this auspicious first day of the Swami's 5-day celebration. And today we have an amazing guest speaker. She came all the way from Toronto. She's born and raised at Swami's lotus feet. Bhajal Bilmoria is a child of God who has never known or experienced a life without Swami in it. She actively brings Swami's teaching into her day-to-day as a mother and into all the other roles played simultaneously as a wife, daughter, granddaughter, sister, and a friend. Professionally, Bhajal serves as a life and leadership coach, empowering others to live the truest version of themselves is what she does each day. We are so fortunate to have her here with us today, all the way from Toronto, to share her experience in living a life led by Swami's empowering and transformative wisdom. Please join me in welcoming Bhajal. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Yaso, for the very generous, warm welcome. Happy Ladies' Day, everyone. It's a very, very auspicious day. And before I begin, thank you, Swami, for this opportunity to serve, to be a channel of your words, to be a conduit for your message, and to allow whatever it is that you want to come through me today to come through in a clear way, in the way that you intend. I offer my most humble pranams at your lotus feet to our Divine Mother Sai. I offer my pranams to all of you, dear elders, brothers, sisters, children. Jai Sai Ram. So I am not going to be a formal speaker, okay? So I want everyone to relax. It's Ladies' Day, so I want you to relax. I want you to just feel like we are just sisters gathering here today, along with our brothers, but mostly the sisters today. Thank you for having me, and I want to just emphasize that Swami always referred to us as embodiments of divine love. And I think that us as women, we are beacons of that. We are the leaders of that. We are the sparks that walk around with that embodiment of love in our day-to-day lives. We are the ones that are inspiring our families. We are the ones that are showing our children what it means to love. And so I think our job, especially right now, is as consciousness is rising on our planet, as Swami has tasked us to be the leaders going from the Kali age to the next Satya Yuga, I think we have a very important task that we hold. And I want to honor all of you that are here today, and I know some are tuning in virtually, so I want to honor all of you for taking birth as a woman and taking this duty and dharma that we have on. So today we are all here. Every one of you made an effort on a Tuesday to come forward and come to the center to be here. Would it be okay for me to open it up and just ask, why? Why are we here? Why do we come here? And if you want to just shout it out, like, that would be great. And if not, oh, how sweet. You wanted to hear me, but why? Why do you seek somebody to listen to? Yes, it's always great to learn more about Swami and his teachings. Anyone else? To feel peaceful, yes. Anyone else? Just feel free to shout it out. We're family here. Anybody? Yes. Yes, there's a sense of belonging. And I would say that all of us, why did I drive from Toronto today to be here with you, and why will I drive back this evening just after this event, is because we are looking for something deeper. Every person that comes to the center, every person that comes to Swami is not satisfied with going to work, making dinner, waking up in the morning, going to the gym. We know in our soul, we know in our being, we know that there is something more, right? We are looking for that. And we are looking for him. We call it God. We call him God. But we are also looking for love, connection. Like Sister Amita said, we're looking for belonging. We're looking for purpose, and we are looking for a way to ignite our own Dharma. Okay, so without doing our own Dharma, what we were tasked to do, each one of us, we will never feel satisfied. So I will give you a little bit of backstory. So I was born in the UK to a Sai family, and I have been visiting Puttaparthi ever since I can remember. And, you know, we've had interviews, and we've had all these little micro interactions, as those of you know who have gone to Puttaparthi. There's these moments that become massive moments for us, even if it's something as small as, I remember in the 80s, I was, just leaning to give Swami a tray of sweets for him to throw. And I almost fell, and he grabbed the tray, and he put it back in my hand. But the feeling in that moment was so magical. It was almost like he saw me. He saw me, you know? And even at, like, I think I was only 7, but I replayed that in my mind over and over again, not just in my mind, but in my heart. Because I'm like, this person, of course, to me, he was Baba. He was mom, dad, most of all, like the person watching me all the time to make sure I'm doing the right thing, right? But, you know, Swami is there. He has me. And what do I have for him? Was always kind of the feeling. What do I have to do? So as I grew, we continued to be with Swami. We moved to Canada. I went to school. I graduated. I got a job. I got married. I had a child. You know how this goes, right? How many of you are mothers here? Okay, so vast majority are mothers. You know how this goes. And what happened is that I thought to myself, I've done everything right. I've done everything right, but am I really living my purpose? Is this it? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Like, am I just supposed to do this every day? If anyone can relate, I'd like you to raise your hands. If you've ever had that moment where you're like, okay, is this it, or is there more? Yeah. I'm going to change gears a little bit. And I know that just even sharing the experience of my life, I know that there's something or the other that makes, like, resonates with you. But there's this beautiful story. It's from the Upanishads. It's of the Kasturi Mrig, which is it's a deer. Okay? And this deer, right? Beautiful deer. You know how deers they're just magical, right? So she's kind of, she's very young, frolicking around the forest, just playing, having fun, being curious, going here and there. And all of a sudden, she has this overwhelming scent that surrounds her. It is the most beautiful thing she's ever smelled. And she wonders, where is this scent coming from? Where? And she makes it her life's purpose to find the source of this scent. So she is exploring every area of the forest. She says, I must find it. I must find it. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever smelled. It is the most, when I smell it, I can't even, like, it was just so overwhelming and so transformative, that experience of it. She spent many years, many decades looking for the scent, but could not find the source. One day, as she was going through the forest, she tripped and a branch pierced her belly. And all of a sudden, that scent was all around her. And in fact, what happened is the branch that pierced her belly pierced the same place where that scent was produced. The source of the scent was in the deer, but the deer spent her whole life looking for it outside of herself. Very simple story, but at the same time, it is each one of us. We're always looking. We're looking for something else. We're looking to see, how can we be enough? How can we be worthy? I will go back to the earlier part when I was a child in Balvikas. And I always felt like I have to be a good girl. But let me tell you, I have children, and they are born good. They are born good. They are beautiful beacons of Him, just coming into our world to teach us and show us how to live and be. But I always had this idea that I have to be better, I have to be better, I have to be better. But the thing is that better was always in me. I was already that. I just had to let go of everything else. So there's 3 lessons that this story teaches me. 1, simply by being who we are, we fulfill our purpose. Okay, the musk deer, all she had to do was wander around the forest, and the whole forest would be scented by her scent, by that musk. She didn't have to do anything. She didn't have to try. But she actually spent her whole life looking outside, right? The second thing is, no matter how much we seek outside of ourselves, we can only find our source when we go within. And I bet that's why you're all here. There's something about being in satsang with each other, being together, being with Swami, being uplifted by the vibrations of not just the bhajans, but this building, the sacred building, the space that we come with the intention to transform, to become His. Then the third thing, our truth can't always be seen, but can always be experienced. Swami said, I cannot show you who I am. He's said it so many times when people have asked, I want to see you. And the vastness of His full power and form is beyond human comprehension. But like that moment when Swami put the tray of sweets back in my hand, I experienced Him. And I've experienced Him again and again. So just like the deer, we don't need to do anything more than be who we are to fulfill our purpose. But the question then becomes how, right? That's the tricky part. How? How do I in my day-to-day, right? We can't, because of the requirements and the responsibilities that we have, what our lives demand of us, we still have to fulfill our obligations. We still have to be the doer. But how can we do this? Swami says, in the midst of all kinds of thoughts and activities, always remember that you are the Atma and nothing but the Atma. I'll say it again. In the midst of all kinds of thoughts and activities, always remember that you are the Atma and nothing but the Atma. He's so clever, you know. He doesn't say, I want you to be aware of your thoughts. I want you to be aware of yourself. He just tells you the truth of who you are. You are the Atma. But it asks us then to have our own awareness. When are we operating as the Atma? And when are we operating as the body and the mind? I'm sure many times in a day we all have this struggle. You know, we feel stressed out, we have too much to do, we're trying to figure out how to do the right thing. And it may feel hard. My friend, recently at a talk he gave this beautiful example of how to watch our mind. And he likened it to two birds. He said, we are two birds. The first bird has built a nest, has babies in the nest, and is always trying to, find food and bring it back to the babies and go out. And when it rains, she's worried, so she's getting more leaves and putting stuff in the nest and always doing. And then there's the other bird that's just sitting on the branch, watching. Oh, the birds are chirping. Oh, it's raining. Oh, the breeze is here. And there's no meaning made of it's raining. Is it good or bad? No, it just is. Right? There's no meaning made of the wind is blowing. Is it good or bad? No, it just is. And while we have the responsibility and we have to be doing as well, we always have the option to also be the second bird. Right? When things get too fast, when things become too chaotic, when things become too heavy, we always have the option to be the second bird and just witness things as they are, without the need to change them. And this, to me, is the first step of how we fulfill our purpose. We must become aware of our mind. We must become aware of ourselves. We must be aware of when we're not being that Atma that Swami asks us to be and tells us we are. To be born a woman, going back to Ladies' Day, is very sacred. It's very, very sacred. To experience what it is to give life, right? To birth a child, to have a baby grow within our womb and to birth a child. That is what I sometimes think maybe that's how Swami felt when he created us. Maybe that's how Swami feels towards me, how I feel towards my children. But it's so sacred to be born as a woman and to have the impact that we have the power to make. We have come through a time and a period, and perhaps even culturally, where women were not given the power or the respect or the platform that Swami has given us. But Swami has now declared Ladies' Day, and he has said a lot about it. But I think I ask you to look at yourself and say, how am I claiming this gift that he has given me? And just like the deer, we don't need to look outside. Each one of us has our own power within. We all have a gift that we are able to give the world. Sometimes it's cooking. It's not to say that it's outside of, these traditional norms, but it's also the way that you smile, the way that you speak, the way that you make choices, the way you know right from wrong. And I want to get into a little bit of the gifts that I have uncovered as a result of the roles that I have held as a woman, in my role as a woman, being a mother. I don't think that there is anyone else that can experience unconditional love the way the mother can for her child. The way that Saima has for us. I don't think that any human birth will give us access to that type of love more than being a mother. When my daughter was born, I held her, and there was this overwhelming feeling that he was there, not just peripherally there, like he was there looking at me through her eyes. And there's been other situations where she was like 1 year old, she was playing, and she was playing with somebody, and I said, "Who are you playing with?" And she goes, "Baba's here." In our home. There have been times where she has, when I was pregnant with my son, she said, "There's a baby coming." She didn't know. And to me, these are all examples of how our children are our mini gods. What a gift. Then there was the gift of being a wife. And I will speak quite candidly. The gift, along with many gifts, was humility. I have learned how to be humble as a result of being a wife. Not confident, not like I'm pushing and I'm in control. No, I learned humility. Because you all know the challenges of marriage will dissolve the ego more than any other thing, or there will be no marriage. And I am so grateful for this gift, another gift in these roles. And when we surrender ourselves to these roles, I am sure that our purpose is unfolding right before our eyes. The gift of being a daughter. I'm the eldest daughter. I'm not just the eldest daughter from my parents. I'm the eldest daughter from my uncle's family, my aunt's family. I'm the eldest. There's a whole line of grandkids under me. So I'm the eldest daughter. I'm a child of immigrants. I'm an immigrant to Canada myself. And so the pressures that we face with those roles, I'm sure that you can all understand the pressures that we face. Honoring the old, respecting the cultures, bringing the beauty of where we came from and who we are, and then bridging it and bringing in the new. The gift of being a daughter was learning how to be courageous. And then having the gift of being Swami's child. And every one of you have that gift too. He taught me so much, everything really. But I think Swami has taught me one of the things that I need in order to live my purpose, which is non-attachment. The last time I saw Swami was in 2008. And let me give you some background. So I was one of the people that would wake up at like 3 a.m., 2:30, get ready, rush to the lines, try to get in the lines, and then get the tokens and be like, "Swami, please, number one, right? Get the first line. I was that person. And in 2008, it was very different for me. I didn't feel that I needed to do that. I just wanted to be peaceful. I just wanted to be with him. And on my last day there, I was sitting, for those of you who know, in Puttaparthi, there's a white sort of pathway, like tiled area that kind of goes up, right in the middle-ish area on the women's side. And I was sitting right where it kind of slopes up, so I could see everything. I had a great vantage point. So Swami comes out, and he looks over at me at some point, and he looked right at me, and he said, "You will not see this physical form again." And I was so attached to him. You know, even in darshan, I would sit there and play these games with him, like, "If you love me, Swami, you have to look at me today." You know, these silly things, like, that was my relationship with him then. And in that moment, he said, "You will not see me again." And I felt this wave of peace wash over me. And I got a flashback of a dream that he had given me the night before, where I was taking Pad Namaskar and washing his feet quite literally with my tears. And I melted. I just like I was a puddle there. But it was so real. And that feeling that he is with me has never left me. And he is more with us now in the way that we live our lives, in the way that he comes to us, in the way that he gathers us here together to experience him than ever before. But he did teach me non-attachment. Swami says, moksha is liberation from all that binds. That is to say, the attainment of the ever-existing, ever-stable, ever-pure Atma Tattva, getting rid of the ever-changing, ever-unreal, impure Deha Tattva. Atma Tattva is identification with the Atma. Deha Tattva is identification with the body. So he says we are the Atma already. We just have to let go. We have to let go of the body. We have to and by the body, Deha Tattva also includes the mind, the thoughts. That quote is actually taken from Prashnottara Vahine. It's a beautiful read if anyone is interested. It's very, very good. So those are kind of the gifts that I have gathered, in my toolbox. And I would ask you to also think about what are the gifts through the roles that you play. Because I believe that being a woman in this lifetime, the gifts to finding moksha, as Swami says, the liberation is built in to surrendering to the role. Surrendering to being a mother, surrendering to being a wife, surrendering to be, whatever we do in our work, whatever we do in our spiritual life, surrendering, being an instrument of his will. The other part is, we talked about at the beginning, was purpose. Purpose. And I translate Dharma. Often we translate Dharma to mean duty, right? Also means right conduct. But Dharma to me means purpose. And each one of us have a different Dharma. It is not the same right across the board, because collectively, when we each do our part, what happens is collectively, we are serving in a much greater capacity. So if the nose tries to do what the hands do, it doesn't work. So every part of the collective has to do their job. And that's part of the reason that I have the vocation that I do as a life and leadership coach. I'll give you a little sidebar, it's not in my notes, but I started out in marketing. And I went to work every day and I was like, oh, God, when is the day over? Like, I really did not enjoy it. And I tried, I stuck it through for quite a while. I even got a certification as a makeup artist because I love art and I love just expressing myself in different ways. But even that wasn't it. But I love to talk about Swami. I love to talk about Swami, but I love to bring his words into a meaningful way into our lives. And somehow this job, this career found me. Somebody reached out to me and said, "Could you coach me?" And I was like, "What?" And now I have my own business, but I trusted him. Total sidebar, but I think it's important that we recognize that we have ways to serve outside of just, we can't put everything in a box. So going back to purpose, going back to Dharma, I think as women, especially in this day and age, we need to ask ourselves, what do we understand our Dharma to be? Number one. And the second is, according to who? Okay? So is it according to society? Is it according to culture? Is it according to family? Or is it according to your Atma? Because our soul will show us and guide us what our duty, our Dharma, our right conduct is. And it may not always be congruent with what everything outside is saying. And I'm not saying that we should push away anything else, but it's also trusting your internal compass. And I say this especially for the young folks, for the young adults, because you will find yourself navigating things which requires you to choose the right thing. The right thing. And the right thing, especially being guided by Swami's, under Swami's wing, having the knowledge of his teachings, I'm sure that you'll be able to tap into that, and you will also tap into how to go about doing the right thing in a loving, kind, respectful way. So those few things are how Swami has taken me through this role of being a woman. But the biggest lesson I will tell you is surrendering, releasing, emptying, letting go, and letting him work through me, letting my purpose unfold. Swami says, sorrow springs from egoism, the feeling that you do not deserve to be treated so badly, that you are left helpless. When egoism goes, sorrow disappears. Ignorance is just a mistake, mistaken identity of the body as the self. In fact, you must each one try to become egoless, and then the Lord will accept you as his flute. Once, when a number of people were asked by me what they would like to be in the hands of God, I got various answers. Some said the lotus, some the conch, some the discus, but no one mentioned the flute. I would advise you to become the flute, for when the Lord will come to you, pick you up, put you to his lips, and breathe through you. Out of the hollowness of your heart, due to the utter absence of egoism that you have developed, he will create captivating music for all creation to enjoy. Be straight without any will of your own. Merge your will in the will of God. Inhale only the breath of God. That is divine life. That is what I want you all to achieve. Sorrow springs from egoism, he says. And we know that suffering is part of the human or there's pleasure and pain, right? But the suffering is an option. Why is the suffering an option? Because the ego perceives situations as good or bad. Just like that first bird. Oh, it's raining. Oh no. Right? The second bird is sitting. Oh, it is raining. And so when we are able to release and surrender our ego, when we're able to let go, there's so much that He will do through us. He will impart the right lessons to our children. He'll help us make decisions as to where we should live and what we should do. He will be there. And I am living proof of that. And I'm sure every single one of you can attest to that as well. The moment we let go is the moment we let Him in. And we have to let Him lead us. That is the beauty of this Sai avatar, is that He makes it so easy. It's not some abstract form of God that we cannot relate to. He's given us words, He's given us the form, He's given us exactly what to do, step by step. And it's so beautiful, and so we're able to release the stress, like when we hold it all on our own, when we are that first bird, thinking we have to do everything ourselves. It is a lot. And I will say again, as women, it is a lot. Keeping mental inventory of what's in the fridge, right? Thinking, how many more days can I get away with not doing laundry? Thinking, that basket of laundry that needs to get folded, it's been there for a day and a half, it's not too bad. It's the constant, okay? There's broccoli in the fridge, it's going bad. It's true, my house. So we're always holding these things in our head. And when we are able to let go a little bit, it frees us up to live a much more enjoyable life. And the joy that we can have as women, as ladies, especially in this space, I'm sure you know that women have an ability to love and connect and be the glue. If we were to release all of the energy that we're spent, that is tied up worrying and holding things together, how much more energy would we have to love? So that is the last note I have on releasing. There is one quote that I would like to leave you with. Women should develop the qualities of sympathy, compassion, love, and sacrifice. Study the lives of our great women who were models of patience, fortitude, compassion, and sacrifice. I desire you should take up the reins of leadership and bring peace and prosperity to the nations by leading ideal lives. Clear instructions. I really believe that when we are able to take what He has given us and do what we are meant to do, that we will be uplifting not only ourselves, but our families, our communities, our country, and our world. I believe that there is a rise in feminine consciousness, and that right now is the time where we have to step up and take that leadership, as Swami says. We are the beacons of that spiritual compass. It is the mothers, it is the wives, it is the sisters, it is the daughters. We are the ones that are tasked with that right now, as well as the brothers, but I'm just saying today that it is us. So with that, I will just open the floor if there are any questions. And if not, I will just close with a prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, Swami.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Happy Ladies' Day. I think today is the World International Men's Day as well. So let's recognize them as well. Because we are the wind beneath their wings. So it's important to recognize that. And thank you, Bijal, for coming all the way from Toronto. Especially the young adults who are watching online. See, this is the true example of a sevaka, young adult who is prioritizing Swami and his work. Even though it's weekday and all the schedules, mother and wife, she chose to come here with us after driving 5.5 hours. She's the west end of Toronto, and going back the very same night today. So you all know how dedication is that. Thank you. And let's take a word of wisdom, and we will all take a pledge to empower ourselves and empower the girls around us, the next generation, because that's the key. If not, this is the time, as she said, in workplace, everywhere, everyone is giving that opportunity and priority to empower the girls. So let's work together and bring, experience Swami through everybody, each and everybody. But anyway, thank you. So today is the first day of our 5-day celebration. The goal for us to create Puttapati around us, how in Puttapati also today is the first day of the 5-day celebration. Tomorrow we have a Harikatha by Dr. Yogashri Bharat. She is a disciple of the great Harikatha exponent Vishaka Hari. Some of you might have seen her in YouTube. So do not miss that opportunity. She was rehearsing it last week, and she was such an awesome singer. And then the way she was explaining each story, it took me back. I've just imagined this how it had been when Lava and Kusha was singing and narrating Ramayana too. That's how we got the story to us. So still that art, we need to support the art. And I was so happy that we came to, she was recently moved to Ottawa. So I was so happy to have her here among us to be part of the celebration. So please do share it with your friends. If you're not able to, watch her online. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. And then on Thursday, we will be chanting Gayatri, 108 Gayatri, followed by Sage Aarti. So everyone will have an opportunity to do the Aarti to Shri Sai Baba. So please do join us. And on Friday, we will be reading the Sai Narayana Katha. And then Saturday is the big day. So please do come and be part of the celebration. And many of our members are not doing well, so stay hydrated and stay well. And I would like to call Sudha Auntie to give a little token of appreciation to Sister Bijal. And then also thank you, Brother Nick, for bringing her over here with us. So thank you. And Auntie, we will have Bhajans and then the regular Aarti sequence followed by this. Thank you, Saira.
गजवदना गणनाथा गजवदना विनायका गजवदना
गजवदना गणनाथा गजवदना विनायका
सिद्धिविदाता शिवतनया
सिद्धिविदाता शिवतनया
सिद्धिविदाता शिवतनया
सिद्धिविदाता शिवतनया
बुद्धिप्रदायक गजानना
बुद्धिप्रदायक गजानना
साई बुद्धिप्रदायक गजानना
साई बुद्धिप्रदायक गजानना
पार्वती नंदन भव भय भंजन
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 युग युग वंदित जय श्री गणेशा
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 गजवदना गणनाथा गजवदना दीननाथा
गजवदना गणनाथा गजवदना विनायका
सिद्धिविदाता शिवतनया
सिद्धिविदाता शिवतनया
बुद्धिप्रदायक गजानना
बुद्धिप्रदायक गजानना
पार्वती नंदन भव भय भंजन
पार्वती नंदन भव भय भंजन
युग युग वंदित जय श्री गणेशा
युग युग वंदित जय श्री गणेशा
युग युग वंदित जय श्री गणेशा
युग युग वंदित जय श्री गणेशा गजवदना गणनाथा गजवदना विनायका
निरुपम गुण सदना चरणा नीरज दल नयना
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 काषायाम्बर वेषाधारण कलियुग अवतारा
आशायाम्बर वेषाधारण कलियुग अवतारा
काषायाम्बर वेषाधारण कलियुग अवतारा
काषायाम्बर वेषाधारण कलियुग अवतारा
नित्यरञ्जना निर्मल चरिता निरुपम योगेन्द्रा
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 महातेज नटराज विराजा पाशनाश ईशा
महादेज नटराज विराजा
आशपाशनाश ईशा महातेज नटराज विराजा आशपाशनाश ईशा
महातेज नटराज विराजा आशपाशनाश ईशा
निरुपम गुण सदना चरणा नीरज दल नयना
निरुपम गुण सदना चरणा नीरज दल नयना
काषायाम्बर वेषाधारण कलियुग अवतारा
काषायाम्बर वेषाधारण कलियुग अवतारा
नित्यरञ्जना निर्मल चरिता निरुपम योगेन्द्रा
नित्यरञ्जना निर्मल चरिता निरुपम योगेन्द्रा
महातेज नटराज विराजा आशपाशनाश ईशा
महातेज नटराज विराजा आशपाशनाश ईशा
महातेज नटराज विराजा आशपाशनाश ईशा
महातेज नटराज विराजा आशपाशनाश ईशा निरुपम गुण सदना चरणा नीरज दल नयना
षण्मुख षण्मुख साई सुंदर
षण्मुख षण्मुख साई सुंदर
षण्मुख षण्मुख साई सुंदर
षण्मुख षण्मुख साई सुंदर
शिव शरवण भववो
शिव शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
मंगल गौरी शंकर नंदन
मंगल गौरी शंकर नंदन
मंगल गौरी शंकर नंदन
मंगल गौरी शंकर नंदन
शिव शरवण भववो
शिव शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
पति विहारी प्रणवाकारी
पति विहारी प्रणवाकारी
पति विहारी प्रणवाकारी
पति विहारी प्रणवाकारी
शिव शरवण भववो
शिव शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
षण्मुख षण्मुख साई सुंदर
षण्मुख षण्मुख साई सुंदर
शिव शरवण भववो
शिव शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
मंगल गौरी शंकर नंदन
मंगल गौरी शंकर नंदन
शिव शरवण भववो
शिव शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
गुरु शरवण भववो
पति विहारी प्रणवाकारी
पति विहारी प्रणवाकारी
शरवण भव शरवण भव शरवण भव षण्मुख षण्मुख साई सुंदर शंभो महादेवा शंभो महादेवा शंभो महादेवा शंभो महादेवा शिव शंभो महादेवा शिव शंभो महादेवा कलाधर गंगाधरा गौरीवर शंकरा गौरीवर शंकरा शिव गौरीवर शंकरा शिव गौरीवर शंकरा शिव 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 शंभो शिव शिव शंभो हर 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 शंभो हर 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 शंभो शिव 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 शंभो शिव 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 शंभो हर 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 शंभो हर 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 शंभो हर गौरीनाथ शंभो हर गौरीनाथ शंभो सत्य साईनाथ शंभो सत्य साईनाथ शंभो शंभो महादेवा शंभो महादेवा शंभो महादेवा शंभो महादेवा शंभो महादेवा चंद्रकलाधर गौरी शिवा चंद्रकलाधर गौरी शिवा गंगाधर शंकरा गंगाधर शंकरा शिव 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 शंभो शिव 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 शंभो हर 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 शंभो हर 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 शंभो शिव 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 शंभो शिव 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 शंभो हर 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 शंभो हर 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 शंभो हर गौरीनाथ शंभो हर गौरीनाथ शंभो सत्य साईनाथ शंभो शंभो महादेवा भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ तत्सत् श्रीनारायण तु पुरुषोत्तम गुरुतु सिद्धबोधतु सन्त विनायक सविता पावकतु साई सविता पावकतु ब्रह्ममस्रतो यः वशक्तितो येषु पिता प्रभुतु रुद्रविष्णुतो रामकृष्णतो रहीमतावतु साई रहीमतावतु। वासुदेव गोविश्वरूपचु चिदानन्द हरितु अद्वितीयतु अकाल निर्भय आत्मलिङ्ग शिवतु साई आत्मलिङ्ग शिवतु साई आत्मलिङ्ग शिवतु। ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्तजना संरक्षक भक्तजना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा। ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पललिका आश्रित कल्पललिका आपद्बान्धवा। ॐ जय जगदीश हरे मातापिता गुरुदेवं मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्र शयन। ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओ जय श्री ओ साई महादेव Satya Sai Mahadeva Mangala Arati Anduko Mangala Arati Anduko Mandara Giridhari Om Jai Jagadish Hare Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bolo Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba Ki Jai.
Brahmarpanam Brahmahavi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmaiva tena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhina Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva Praninam dehamashritah Pranapanasamaयुक्तः Pachamyannam chaturvidham Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Paramam Pavitram Bhava Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim Paramatayishta Tamoksha Pradatam Bhavas Vibhuti Idamashayami Sacred, holy and supreme is Baba's Vibhuti pouring forth in brilliant stream display of Vibhuti. So auspicious is its might, it grants liberation. Baba's vibhuti, His power protects me. Sai Baba's vibhuti, His power protects me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे